What's good, YouTube? Gunner here, and welcome to the channel. So before we get started, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that way you know when I drop a new video. And then also make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. That's where you get live updates. Follow me on Twitch. That's where my live stream's at. And then join the Patreon and join the Discord. All links are going to be in the description down below. Alright, so let's get into this top 5. Now, this top 5 is going to be Link monsters that are generic and that you should craft and have at least one of. Now, number 1 is not going to be better than number 5, and number 5 isn't going to be better than number 1. Okay, so basically, let's go through this. Number 5 on the list is going to be Nightmare Unicorn. This only takes a 2+ Link monsters with different names. If this card is Link summoned, you can discard one card, then target one card on the field and shuffle it into the deck. If this card was co-linked, you can draw a card. A very powerful card. And then it also says here, while any co-linked Nightmare monsters are on the field, for your normal draw in your draw phase, draw one card for each different card name among these co-linked Nightmare monsters. So another way to just continuously get more cards into your hand by bringing out Nightmare Unicorn. Alright, so number 4 on the list is going to be ipmasquarena, a very powerful card. It says 2 non-link monsters. During your opponent's main phase, you can quick effect immediately after this effect resolves. Link summon one Link monster using material you control, including this card. So this is a very powerful card because it's going to be able to help you out your opponent's board, playing on your opponent's turn. So it's a very powerful card. Make sure you guys pick this up. And it also says a Link monster that used this card as material cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. So a very powerful card. Make sure you pick up at least one copy. Beautiful. Alright, so number 3 on the list is going to be Boral Sword Dragon. So what it does is it can't be destroyed by battle, and then once per turn quick effect, you can target one attack position monster, change it to defense position. Also, this card can make a second attack during each battle phase this turn. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to this effect's activation. And then it says once per turn, when this card declares an attack on a face-up monster, you can activate this effect during the end of this turn. This card gains attack equal to half of that monster's current attack, and if it does, that monster's current attack is halved. So it's really powerful. It can swing for game a lot of the time. It halves your opponent's monster. It gains half of its attack. It's a really powerful card. You definitely want to have at least one copy of this in your extra deck at all times. Alright, so number 2 on the list is going to be Appaloosa, Bow of the Goddess, or Apollo USA, whatever you want to call her. Now it says it takes 2+ monsters with different names except tokens. So what it does is the original attack of this card becomes 800 times the number of Link material used for its Link summon. So that it means if there's 4 monsters and you use all 4 to bring out Appaloosa, Appaloosa gains 800 times that 4. Right? So Appaloosa ends up at the end of the day with 3,200 attack points. Now, it says once per chain, when your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, you can make this card lose 800 exactly attack, and if you do, negate the activation. Now, what that does is it says once per chain. So anytime your opponent activates a chain, right? So it's activating a monster effect that creates a chain. You chain your Appaloosa's effect to negate it. So you can negate 4 different times in the same turn. It's absolutely incredible. Make sure you guys pick this up. It's a crazy good card. You definitely want this card. Make sure you craft it. Alright, and number 1 on the list, the best card that you're going to want to craft as a Link monster, is Access Codetalker. Now, this card's absolutely incredible. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to this card's activation effects. Now, if this card is Link summoned, you can target one Link monster that was used as material for its Link summon and then this card gains attack equal to that monster's link rating times 1000. So if you end up using a rank 3, or sorry, if you end up using a link 3 to create access codetalker, he targets the level 3, and then you do 1000 times 3. That gives access codetalker 3000 extra attack points. It's crazy, so good. And then its other effect says you can banish one link monster from your field or graveyard, destroy one card your opponent controls. For the rest of that turn, you cannot banish monsters with that same attribute. So what that does is if you have different attribute link monsters either on your field or in the graveyard, you have that much access to destroy your cards your opponent controls, and your opponent cannot activate any card to respond to that either. So it's really, really powerful. So it's a 5300 beat stick that pops anything on the field, and your opponent can't do anything. It's a really, really powerful card, one of the best cards in the game. Make sure you guys craft this immediately, okay? So again, make sure you guys craft all 5 of these cards at some point throughout your Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel career. Now, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you hit the sub button, and make sure that you guys like, comment, and subscribe on the YouTube channel. Again, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter, on Twitch, join the Patreon, join the Discord. All the links are going to be in the description down below. And thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.